Hello YouTube, Devin here again, and today I have a helmet for you from one of my favorite countries, just because I like mashups between countries a lot, and this is actually a Bulgarian helmet. And I like Bulgaria a lot because it seems to be the best mashup between Russia and Germany, two countries I really respect military-wise. But this helmet also has a third country kind of involved in it. Um, this is the Bulgarian M51 helmet, and this helmet is based off the Italian M33 helmet. And I'll get into some differences if you want to be able to spot the differences, because they are often confused a lot when you see them being shopped around for. There's some differences though, and we'll point those out to you here. But first, we'll spin the helmet around here for you. It's actually a pretty decently designed helmet. There's a reason why the Italians used the M33 from 1933 up until they replaced it with Kevlar in like the 90s and 2000s. So but this is the Bulgarian M51, which is a copy of the Italian M33 helmet, and the easiest way to tell is the little eyelets around here. Whereas in Italian M33, they're stamped into the shell, whereas with the Bulgarians, you can see it's a separate rivet. It's a separate piece of metal put on there. And another way to tell the difference between the Bulgarian M51s and the M33s is if you look here at the point of the helmet. See how it's kind of rounded? These do have a point at the bill, but the Italian ones will have a much more pronounced point than the Bulgarian M51s. So the Italian ones are also kind of a lighter green than the Bulgarian ones. This helmet came out in 1951 to replace the Bulgarian series of M36, supposedly, but the thing is, after communism fell, they still used the M36, the C variant anyways. The A's and B's kind of went away because of their liner wasn't as good at dissipating shock as the C type, because the C type kind of had like the SSH 68. It had the separate metal brackets that the liner was attached to, instead of the liner just being almost directly attached to the shell. It gave some flex to the helmet in the event of trauma or a blast or something like that. How this helmet negated that was, you see how the liner is completely separated from the shell. You can see it has little brackets down in there, little metal arms that the liner is attached to, and it's got little, this is also foam padded. It's very reminiscent of the Italian ones. Had a different liner than this. So another way to tell them is see this kind of German style 9-tongue liner. Is how the Italians would have had a kind of darker brown leather liner. It looks similar to this, but it's not. The tongues aren't as wide or as bulky. There's a lot narrower tongues in them. And the tongues are a lot longer and a lot skinnier than the Bulgarian variant. This one's pretty much unissued. You can still see the stamp on there, the blue stamp that says size 57. Not really my size. I wear size 58 normally, but these, with the padding, once the padding breaks down in them a little bit, since this helmet is brand new, once the padding kind of wears out a little bit, it'll fit really nice. So that's just something to take in consideration when you're thinking about purchasing one of these. The Bulgarian ones will also have this leather chin strap, whereas the Italian ones have a kind of like herringbone cotton chin strap. So now we'll just compare this helmet to the one that it replaced. This is a Bulgarian M36A, which I've already done a video on. So as you can see, they drastically changed their design in helmets. The M36A is probably one of the heaviest steel helmets I own, because it's made out of exceptionally thick, incredibly high quality steel, whereas now they went for kind of a lighter route. So it's a little bit thinner steel. It's still pretty good quality steel. This one has a rolled edge. The only variant of the M36 that has a rolled edge is the A type. This one has a raw edge, so it is kind of sharp, and as you can see, it's kind of like knife sharpened there. It like tapers down, so this is actually sharper than a lot of the raw edge helmets I have. So they're probably very easy to cut yourself on. I don't know if this is consistent with all of them, or if it's just a weird one. So as you can see, the 36A is a lot taller. This offers a little bit more coverage, a little bit more protection overall than this one. I don't know why the Bulgarians didn't adopt, especially during the communist era, didn't adopt a Soviet-style design, and why they went to this instead. Um, and I don't know why they even replaced the M36 series to begin with, because the M36 series is a very, very good helmet to begin with. I see why they went back to it after the fall of communism and stuff like that. But I really like how they did their helmets. Bulgaria did. They're very, very nice, especially the C version. Now I'm hoping to get a M36C in the mail, which is the final version of this, and I'm hoping to get an original Italian M33, and I'll compare those two to their counterparts here when I get those in the mail. But right now, there's a lot of weird stuff going on with the U.S. Post Office, so I've had a lot of stuff sitting in international shipping centers for a long time. A lot of helmets that should have been here by now that I want to do helmets on, that I want to do videos on, are still sitting in international shipping centers, and I have no idea when they're going to get here. So just bear with me if the helmet videos are a little bit more spaced out than normal. So I'm trying to do some comparison videos to kind of fill the void, but hopefully here that this is a video that you like, and this is going to be kind of a simple short video. There's not a lot going on with this helmet. You can't find another video or a lot of other European variations. It's kind of based off of a German design. Once again, this is Bulgarian M51, and don't confuse this one with the Italian M33. It was pretty much the prime basis of this video, because an Italian M33 original in nice condition is worth way more than a Bulgarian M51. So a lot of people try to pass them off as each other's designs. So this video will hopefully clear up a lot of you, especially if you're looking for one. I really like these designs of helmets. Both of them are actually very effective, and they're very, very stable designs, and they served a very, very long time despite as simple as they are. So I will leave this video here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you're new, hopefully you subscribed, because I got a lot of stuff like this if this is something you're into. And hopefully you leave a comment if you have any questions or concerns. Or if you just want to suggest topics for future videos. I try to reply to all the comments anyways. Please try to be nice in the comments to other people. Some people are very new to this. This is one of the helmets I'd recommend to get if you're a new collector, because they can be found out there for around $20. So I will leave it here then, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye.